direct line. And it was my mom's voice, I know, and I can hear it. And my dad's as well. But my mom's the strongest. So I thought, okay, great. And Mom told me that no matter what I will be doing now, she'll be there for me. And she always has been supportive of what I've been doing. My mother was quite psychic herself. I mean, she actually had been able to see things herself, but she didn't use the word psychic. You just call the knowing. You just know. Mothers always have the I just know. So if a parent ever tells you, if you tell your mom, well, how do you know I'm doing this? I just know. Your husbands are married to your wives. Well, how do you know? I just know. Because women have a third eye, and they got one back of their head too. Anyways, you guys are here to get some messages. Well, I'll tell you this right now. I'm sitting in the chair right here, and we're going through a meditation, and I can hear this chair creaking like crazy. So I knew so full well there's actually someone sitting beside me in this chair, and they're letting you know that they're actually around this room. I'm not kidding you. It was creaking like crazy. It was going nuts. Like if someone was sitting on the chair, you hear that creaking sound, or your butt's moving. That's what I was getting. Just like that sound. And they're sitting next to me, and I thought, this is wild. Also, too, the poem that I've actually recited for you guys, I've got extra copies if you want to take them home if you're more welcome to. That poem actually is going to be the next poem I'm putting inside my book, my second book. So you get a chance to. If you don't get one now, you can get one when I get the book. Anyways, what I got here, I actually got some people coming through, and I want to give a message for you, my dear. Would be great. Okay, what's your first name?
Ruby. Ruby?
Ruby?
Yeah.
You don't get that song, that name anymore, but it's a song, Ruby.
Yeah. I get it sung to me.
Kenny Rogers. Okay. I'm going to give you a message here, my dear. I've got actually, okay. I have a young male behind you right now, and the way he stands behind you is that he's like, he's doing this. I'm trying to get my attention, okay? He's crossed over, understand? This young man serves me, and I want to say that when he's coming through, he's almost like a brother figure to you, but he's not a brother. He knows you. This young man crossed over. I want to say he passed a car accident because I would say he died, passed. I would say around 16, 17, he was like to school, but he tells me he's connected to you somehow. He knows you. I'm not sure you know the name Michael, but he says he knows you, Michael or Mikey. And he tells me he knows you. He's behind you. He actually says, thank you for being my friend. He says you used to always come up to me and give me that support. So whatever you actually did for him, encourage him, even saying hello, that made him feel good. Does that make sense at all? Okay? So he's also with you. He's not a guide. He says, I'm not directing traffic with her. He said, I'm just letting her know that, just thanking her that he's with her. And he said, okay, he tells you to say this to you. He had a bit of a crush on you. So it's almost like back then he had a crush on you. So he's actually saying he likes you a lot, but he's there to give you a hand. Okay. I also have one more person here with me as well. I got actually two more people. I want to say grandma and grandfather because on your father's side, crossed over. I understand. On my father's side. Yeah. They said father. They said father's side. I got grandmother here, crossed over. Okay. I also have a grandfather here, also crossed over. Yeah. And they're telling me they're in spirit here with me. And they're also with you as well. And they're actually on this right side with you. Understand? When they're with you, they're actually coming through for a reason, and they actually would give you love and support. Your grandma told me to give you a hug back to you. And she's also mentioning about Saskatchewan, like that and that area, because she says you're going to make some trips up towards towards the Saskatchewan way. But there's someone who will be making contact with in that area. Okay, and it's going to be something to do with, I want to say, ownership of land or company of ownership. There's only a connection to a business that you'll be owning or being part of a connection. How do you say it? Wanting to become a partner in a business, or will become partner in a business. That's going to happen. As well as say, you'll be hearing about this for the next 6 months to 2 years. Does that make sense? Okay? Because you're really about traveling. I'm talking about traveling. If you're behind that wheel, girl. You're flying and flying. Okay? I like creaky floors. I'm paranormal investigating again. You walk into a house. Oh, I had a dream yesterday, and I have to share this with you guys. I dreamt that I was in this house, and I was with a bunch of people doing paranormal investigating. And this house is quite old. and it's like an abandoned type of house. And actually, when I was walking into the kitchen area, and there's a window, a bay window in front of me, and I looked at this window, and it looked like a young woman back in the, I would say, late 1800s, where she wore those kind of boots, you know, the long frilly dress type of thing. But she was actually sitting on the roof. The roof was actually just slightly angled, sitting on the edge of the roof, and her feet are crossed this way. And she's swinging her feet back and forth as if she's enjoying sitting on top of this roof, looking out towards the field. And when I saw her, swinging her feet back and forth, and so I said to the guys, I said, I'm trying to get my camera going here. I want to take pictures of this girl, and I can take pictures of her legs, but I can't see the whole body. So I said to the guys in the room, I said, I want to go around and take a picture of this girl on the roof. So I actually went to swing around, take the picture, and next thing you realize, she took off right across the floor. So I said to the guys, catch up to her, so I could see myself running back into the building. She's scooting really quick across the kitchen, out towards the street. And all of a sudden, I'm seeing this girl, regular girl, running down the road, and guys are saying, you never got her. She must be the one you saw running out of the house. So they thought themselves that she actually was hiding in this house, who actually was a live girl. And I said, no, this one's crossed over. What the answer for me was, not everything in a camera will tell you perfect. You can never find perfection from finding the spirit in the spirit. If you believe in yourself and you can find them, and see them, then trust them. A camera doesn't always give you an answer. Because some people say, I need to take a camera with them. So sometimes they use it as a dream, as a signal for you. Am I making sense though? Okay? Now, I want to bring a message for you, my dear, the lady with the glasses that hang here. What is your name?
Susan.
Susan. I want to have someone here with me, and I want to see, I've got a female here, older woman crossed over. She feels like she has mom connection to family. Does that make sense? Okay? Your mother's crossed over?
Yes.
I have an England connection to her as well. I feel like I'm going to England, UK, I'm going to go that direction as well.
Not England.
Where about Scotland, Ireland? Ireland? Okay. I don't want to insult you. But not England. Ireland.
Don't feed the meeting.
But I'm seeing that I'm going across, I'm seeing castles in the UK. Just use the word UK, for example. But I'm seeing her there. She's actually with you all the time. This one actually shows herself being actually shorter than you. Okay, she's shorter than you. She's not taller, she's shorter than you.
Not the option.
No, just about, maybe about here. Okay? She's actually shows herself to me as being younger, looking, because she wants to be. She loves her looks being younger. She doesn't like to be look older, she likes to look younger. Okay? Now, she's actually telling me to tell you right now that she's I'm not sure who the name Lionel is to you, or the name Lion, Lion, or Lionel, but she says, look at the symbol lion. Okay? Now, there's a reason for this, and if you look up, maybe, my understanding of my teachings are, if you look up the lion totem, you'll find out what it means. That means that getting to know the feminine side of yourself more than the masculine side. Okay? That means that you need to nurture yourself more, trust yourself being who you are, instead of having to take control of things, let your partner take equal control with you. Does that make sense? Okay. Because she's saying, yes, she may be the dominant role in the house, but it doesn't hurt to have the man to be by your side a little bit more often, to speak up for himself, instead of being, no, you can't listen to you, I'm not going to listen to you. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. She was just saying,